Okay, here we go. Welcome guys to my GR221 video on day 73, I think it was. I am here with Cyber, my friend. Cyber, would you like to say hi?
No.
Okay, he doesn't want to say hi. So we're here with Cyber. He usually does all my editing, but I actually edited all this video myself. So because he takes too much time, but if you want good editing, go to Cyber, but you got to pay him to get it in a reasonable amount of time. So let's just get started. Oh yeah, let's talk about this first error. You noticed this error.
I noticed an error.
What error? What error? Let the people notice the error. Okay, let's just let this play out. If you guys don't know how to do this first round, go back to GR219. If you're watching GR221, you should know how to do this first round. Here I'm arguing with chat, I think, about not using Dolores. And Laurel. I'm not using Laurel either. So this is straight up DPS and straight up blocking. Which I had a fun time doing this. It took me 8 hours of gameplay, about 16 hours of IRL time, I think. Eventually I had to stop streaming and just like stream to you on Discord for your assistance. And I had a lot of help with this, guys. Cyber helped me, Ryzen helped me. A lot of people tried to help me in chat, but all they wanted to say was use Dolores, use Dolores, use Dolores. And I said, no, why don't you guys understand? I'm not going to use Dolores. So eventually I had to stop streaming so I can just focus on this. But we'll just run this first round through, this first fail through. They did have good intentions. No, they had good intentions. They just didn't understand what I was doing. Wait, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at nobody. It was kind of a fun thing to do. No Dolores, no Laurel. I think here I didn't drop Wrath soon enough. I think that's why I failed this one. This was one of my first runs. So this was early on. I'm using Wrath for his bonus, for his Lord bonus. Because Hot Suit. I'm using Hot Suit, Wrath, same clan, or whatever you want to call it. Same faction. So I'm using Wrath for his Lord bonus. We'll talk about it when the gameplay slows down at one-time speed. We'll talk about the mechanics.
Should be known by everybody.
Should be known by everybody. Was it Lone Key? See, that's where I missed the Wrath. So this is like when I rage. I don't rage very often, but this is me raging. So the camera up top is the recorded camera through the video. The camera on bottom is me recording in the video overlay. So this is take 2. I don't remember what I did wrong here.
Everything went wrong to it.
No, this one I think Vortex didn't survive here. I think I was having a hard time with Vortex surviving.
Oh yeah, that was one of the main issues. No, this was placing it and the guy went through or something.
No, that was the first one. I think this was Vortex not surviving.
Also, make sure your Vortex survives.
Yes, make sure your Vortex survives.
Yeah, it has to be placed first.
Or did I run out of cost? Maybe I ran out of cost.
You run out of cost.
What happened here? Oh no, this is when Olog dies. Olog gets one-shotted here. Yep, Olog gets one-shotted here. Yep. Boom. Defeat. Alright. So this is where I go, and let me pause it real quick. This is when I go and I upgrade Olog. We upgrade Olog to Awaken 4. This is when Cyber came in and said, fuck you, do what I say. Let's fix this. So this is when I stop. There's no more camera. This is when I stop Let me move my camera up here. Now, this is when I stop streaming and I'm live on your channel through Discord. So now we'll talk about, because we captured the screen through Discord. So now we'll talk about the mechanics here. So there's a couple mechanics I want to talk about. The first mechanic is when to drop. I mean, this first round is pretty simple. If you can't get this, you can't get the rest of it. So you want to drop your cost regen. I'm using Dallin. Dallin's a time-based cost regen, not an alt-based cost regen. So keep that in mind. Here you just gotta block. Obviously use Decimus. You guys know that by now.
They don't know it. You have to tell us.
No, you use Decimus. If they're watching this video, they know how to beat 19.
Maybe they don't know.
Maybe they don't know. So you use Decimus there, just because he comes back really quick. Any tank could have worked. I use Decimus because he comes back super quick. That's why I chose Decimus. But any of my tanks would have worked.
Maybe at the end you will say, I've done it with the crocodile.
Oh, I've done it with the crocodile. So I pulled the crocodile. Okay, so here you want to, let me pause it real quick. Here's the first mechanic. So if you're doing 19 or, when does this mechanic start? Like 16 or something, right?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
This mechanic starts pretty.
For some stage.
This Decimus mechanic. Cyber, you're gonna have to read chat because I have all my chat closed. Oh, after the video. Yeah, after the video ends. So we are doing this video live. So this Decimus right here. So the golem smashes. He does one arm, he does the other arm, and then he does the big smash, and then there's a big flash. When you see that flash, that's when you drop Decimus. And it blocks this roller. So watch. Here comes the big smash. Boom. Lights up the screen. That's when you know the mechanic goes through. Then you drop Decimus. I waited a second just to make sure. And then the roller got through. But that's fine. I kind of got pissed here. Because I like to drop my next tank where I drop Decimus, which you can't do now. So I have to drop my tank one square back. No big deal. It doesn't change anything. Just changes my OCD and my pattern. But spoiler, this run works. So look, okay. So you see the animation on the first roller, and then you see the animation on the second roller. That's when, if you were to drop your tank on the first tier here, the first tile, you would wait till you got both those animations. That's when you know they're running. And then the tank would have blocked both. So that's the first mechanic. Is there. So you drop Vortex here, heal up your tank, drop your rage regen, or your cost regen. Drop your next tank. I'm using the crocodile because I just pulled the crocodile before I did this and I wanted to test him out. Wasn't impressed. He's just another meat shield basically. So make sure your vortex can survive. So all we're doing here is we're trying to hold all these guys until they're in range of hot suit. So it just depends on who you're using as DPS on your timing here. Hot suit wipes them, you wipe them, you pull everybody. Right? Pull everybody. So these next mechanics are a little more complicated. Everybody might not know these next mechanics. So you drop, I'm gonna drop Baron and then Decimus. So here, what we're looking for, so what you need to do is you need to pull, let me back up just a hair. What you need to do is you need to pull these guys before they die, right? You'll get the timing down with Decimus and his time. You have to have him leveled up to a certain, or promoted to a certain level, get all the things in his skills to have his time maxed on his after effect, whatever you want to call it. But you'll get that timing down. But you want to pull these guys before they die so you get the cost regen. Cost regen is very important here. But what I want to talk about is Baron here. I wish I could slow it down, but I think I do slow it down. So I pull Decimus. I'm on Baron. Oh, I didn't wait. So Baron will actually flash before he dies. He'll do a big flash, and then he dies. I didn't show it there on this level. I pulled him a little too early. So here we're just dropping guys. We're just buying time now until, okay, so I was having a hard time with Vortex surviving, so we had to go and work Vortex.
And Olag.
And Olag, yeah, well,
When things started to annoy me.
No, this is the final run. This is the one we won. We already upgraded Olag here. Yeah, so we had to upgrade Olag to make him survive long enough. Just for a hot suit to get this off. You pull everybody here. He shouts.
Sometimes we remember what the trick is for the golem not to smash like 16 times. It's not anybody on the field. Place somebody last minute that could die, like the Decimus. Wait for him to die. Wait for the golem to turn from red to blue if it works, and then place the tank over him. But honestly, we try it half of the time it works. 60% of the time works every time.
50% of the time it works half the time. So what Cyber's talking about, when the golem smashes, we'll talk about it when it gets to that point. I'll talk about it when it gets to that point. So here, I kind of fucked up. I think I put Baron on the wrong side. I should have put... I think I should have swapped Baron here. And it would have helped a little bit. Okay, so here again. He smashes twice, right? One arm, two arms. Let him smash. Two arms. Drop your one tank. Me, it's Baron. And then he smashes with both arms. When that light goes off, I drop Decimus. So that timing is very important here. You got to master that timing. This looks easy because it's a recorded video, but it is not easy at all.
I didn't even notice the fucking smashing, dude. You told me that, no. I didn't even notice the smashing left and right.
Oh, this is where I fucked up. I should have dropped A-Bomb on the left side and Wrath on the right side. Because you see how A-Bomb's still alive? I could have had the smash going off without dropping somebody else. So if you're using A-Bomb here, drop him on the left side.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is where Wrath's... Yeah, so, and then I shouldn't have picked him up. Okay. I don't pick him up because people were yelling at me to pick him up, and I said no, wait, because that's what he smashes. So let me pause. So he only smashes when there are people on the field. So he'll smash like 20 times. I don't know what the number is. He'll smash a lot if there is somebody on the field for him to smash. The second there's nobody on the field, he'll stop smashing. And that's what a lot of people don't see. They just think, oh, it's random. It's not random. He stops smashing when there's nobody on the field. Watch. I think about dropping Olag. Boom, nobody's on the field. He stops smashing. He turns blue, then I drop Olag. But I could have put somebody else out, and he would have kept smashing, and I would have built some more cost regen. So Olag gets one-shotted almost. I drop Decimus. I fucking all...
Take forever, dude.
My DPS tank. Now we're just playing the waiting game. Now I'm panicking. I'm just dropping tanks. I'm here. I'm waiting for him to do his damage. He's done his damage. I drop Baron just to save that.
Drop any fucking DPS, dude. Stop dropping tanks. You're like, no.
Yeah, no. So here I'm like, okay. I think about dropping Wrath. I'm like, no, fuck you guys. Let me just do my thing. Yeah, they're yelling at me here. Their chat's yelling at me. Cyber's in my ear yelling at me. Everybody's yelling, drop tank, drop some DPS, drop some DPS. And eventually, I think I listened to them. I think I drop Wrath here, and then he turns around, he one-shots Wrath. He's like, fuck you, Wrath. Go back home. So now we're just sitting here playing the waiting game. I'm panicking because he's so close to the interest, and I'm so close to winning. I drop Olag, and now I'm running out of, I got barely enough cost to keep dropping tanks. They're dying. I'm doing damage. I'm down to 50%. I'm panicking. I'm in panic mode here. And I think here, does Olag survive the rest of this? It's been a few days.
No, I think you really have to. No, he does.
Does he survive?
Around 10%, I started getting annoyed about not killing him.
We were talking about dropping cost regen, so I just dropped her. You could have dropped your cost regen earlier. After the smash, drop your cost regen. I think Olag survives here because I drop his alt.
Also, never pop Olag's ult if you're in this situation, because he's gonna die.
Well, his alt does defense. It increases his defense.
It cuts off his invincible mode.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, he won't have time to refresh
His shield.
vulnerable mode thing because of the ult cutting off.
That's good to know, chat. Listen to Cyber. He's a lot further in this game than me.
Usually we don't really use his ult. We use his ult when we want to block.
Yeah, the only time I ever use his ult is to block, but I was sitting there thinking, okay, and then we beat it. That simple. It's that simple, right? It is not that simple. It's hard, but there you go. GR221 done with no Dolores and no Laurel.
Stay tuned for some animated gifts we will add at the end of the video.
And then we're gonna go through some gear here. As you can see, my gear's not the best. I mean, her attack's only, it's totally trash gear.
I wouldn't have thought you could do.
Totally trash gear. Here we got just, showing you she's in Idril's gaze. Very bad artifacts. Just showing gear, showing artifacts. Oh yeah, here I was looking for another artifact that would have worked. I think the HP one is what I was looking for. Received healing 20%. Received healing 20%. I think might have helped a little bit.
Not really, because he don't die.
With the amount of struggle I was having keeping him alive. I mean, for some other people who have shit artifacts like me, maybe that one might help you guys. Here on him, his artifact, I think I was looking for a block 1 artifact, but I don't know if there is one for fighters. Is there an extra block for fighters? So I don't know if any artifact matters on A-bomb here. He doesn't do damage here. He's literally just a meat shield. I'm obviously looking for an artifact here. What artifact am I looking for?
I don't remember, dude.
I don't remember either.
The one that gives HP and he extra book. Maybe?
Oh, here, maybe throw this artifact on him if you're struggling with artifacts. If you're struggling with artifacts, don't listen to Cyber. If you're new like me, you need those trash artifacts sometimes. Decimus, you just need him to stay alive.
On everyone that you retreat. That's good.
So you need it's not his ultimate here. I was fucking up on my recording. It's this one here. Yes, if you're retreating people like Decimus, you want lucky coins on them so you get the cost regen. I didn't know that at the time, I don't think. Maybe, did I have lucky coin on him? Can't remember. Did we already? Because you already told me? Yeah. He just has enough gear on him to stay alive. It's just enough gear to last one hit. Dallin, he needs his skill. The skill that gives him the extra time. Yeah. Dallin's in, is that Aya? What's the Invig? She's in Invig. Here to give Hot Suit some more damage. I struggled with keeping Vortex alive. I struggled. Finally, Cyber had to come in and help me re-gear him. And, yeah, he was already A5. I was struggling keeping him alive. I had to have your help. What artifact? Did I show the artifact here? Artifact, the Elysian Epitaph.
It's basically the book.
Yeah, just a book.
He's a reader. He's a reader guy.
But yeah, I finally kept Vortex alive. Yeah. And I think that's the end of the video. You got any final comments?
I have many comments, but I will wait for the video recording to stop catching my voice, because most of them might offend some people.
Yeah, let's not offend people. It is YouTube.
Anything commenting in the below section, as they say, no? Comment.
Yeah, comment below what you would have done different, how you would have done it, without using Dolores or Laurel. The whole point of this thing was to beat it without Dolores. But yeah, if you're an experienced player,
Some people away. You forgot to say that.
he does push people away.
Like, I think one time he pushed some people away.
And then we might get sued for this video. This dancing girl. Well, that's the video, guys. Visit me on Twitch at Elog, IELAOG. Visit Cyber at Cyberkiller Twitch TV. Visit Cyber. We'll link them both in the Discord or in the description. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace, love, and happiness. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. And let me know what you think about my first editing of the video.
Always trust your instincts. And
Trust your instincts. Don't always go by what people tell you. Do your own testing. It can be done.
America, #1. America.
America, fuck yeah. All right, guys. Peace.